Everybody say hi for a minute. Hi. Hi. Okay. Let's see, is that about right? Let's do it. Hello, everybody. Hello. I am your cruise director, Simone. Welcome, bienvenue, welcome, buonasera, ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, señoras y señoras, Damen und Herren, Fräuleins und Felines, that means young ladies and cats, caballos y caballeros, that means horses and cowboys, to La Comedia in the Library, starring a delightful little girl named Elissa, from all the way from Long Island, who lives in Italy right now, and an either maybe a little bit funny, possibly somewhat crazy guy named Jay. That's me. Now let me first say that photos and videos are strictly permitted. Our opening act today is Alyssa, who told me that she has a good joke. Come on up, Alyssa.
So it's really short, though.
Face the people, honey.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
So, did you hear of the zombie who lost his left arm and left leg? No. Well, he's all right now.
Yay, Alyssa. Well, it's a beautiful day on board today. Yesterday was a bit rough. That was the day the barf bags appeared magically at the elevators. There was a lot of rocking and rolling on the ship yesterday. A little bit uncomfortable, but Judy and I took advantage of that moment, went back to our cabin for a little rocking and rolling of our own. Thank you, Poseidon. But it cleared up in the afternoon, and we had smooth sailing through the Greek islands. Not any of the famous ones like Santorini or Mykonos. I looked at that map right back there yesterday, and according to the map, the islands we sailed by yesterday included tacos, nachos, Cheetos, Kinkos, and Porthos, Athos, and Aramis. And the last three, ladies and gentlemen, were the Three Musketeers. Mostly it's been a wonderful cruise. I say mostly because, unfortunately, I was pickpocketed back in Athens while we were boarding a subway at the very busy Monastiriki station. Oh, I know. Well, the thief did a little bit to mess up an otherwise great trip. I'm not sure where in Greece the pickpocket is from, but I'm guessing he was from Crete. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Crete. Yeah, that pickpocket was most definitely a real Cretan. Now, aboard we have a very international mix, many countries of all ages. And in observing, which I like to do, what's going on around us, it, at least to some extent, confirms many truisms and stereotypes. One is, children should be seen and not heard. Except for funny young ladies like Alyssa. Italians, demonstrative and brassy. Spanish, loosey-goosey. Brits, a bit stiff and reserved. Germans always seem to have their underwear on a little too tight. Chinese and Japanese take many pictures. Canadians have no particular traits. And Americans, my countrymen, I regret to acknowledge it, but too many of us are slobs. But it's a lot of fun being on a cruise and hearing so many languages. And most of them, when you actually just listen to the sound, are really quite beautiful. On a cruise like this, you hear a lot of languages. And really, like I said, they sound beautiful, except for German. Maybe it's the tight underwear. I don't know. So here's some proof about that. These were the little booklets in our cabins about the spa, and they're written in many of these languages. So here's a sentence in English, and then I'll read what they sound like in some of the other languages. I mean, very pretty thought, because it's about a spa, relaxing and all that. So the sentence is, that's why we have created an environment that encourages you to revel in the beauty of the moment and the ones to follow. Very nice thought and sentiment. So, in Espanol, what does that sound like? Es por ello que hemos creado un ambiente que le anima a deleitarse en la belleza de este momento y los que están por venir. Beautiful, lovely, right? Very, very nice. En français, in French, c'est pourquoi nous avons créé un environnement qui vous encourage à vous délecter de la beauté de cet instant et de ceux qui suivront. Also very lovely. Nice sound. In Italian, the very same sentence. Per questo motivo abbiamo realizzato un ambiente che vi incoraggia a svelare la bellezza di questo momento e di quelli che seguiranno. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And now in German, in the Deutsch. Dort haben wir eine Umgebung geschaffen, die es ihnen ermöglicht, die Schönheit dieses und der verjährten Momente zu genießen. Bit of a difference. Bit of a difference. Proved my case, I think. So on every cruise we go on, and we've been in the last 5 years, this is I think our 9th cruise. This is my long-suffering wife, Judy. On every cruise I notice things, learn things like, apparently, I have many good friends in Istanbul, and they all own carpet shops. Things like, many people go to university to study art for years. But on a ship, you can become an art expert in 1 hour. Things like, there are wonderful shopping opportunities on a ship. Big selection of jewelry and clothes and all kinds of stuff. And I've looked at some of this stuff, folks. Walmart quality at twice the price. I also noticed that on a cruise, they take your picture a lot. Upstairs, downstairs, in the dining room, when you're getting off, they want you to stand next to some guy in a fish suit. They took one picture of Judy and me with the captain, so we decided to go down and look at it, what it looked like. It didn't turn out very well. It wasn't a very good picture. So We looked around, we looked at some of the other pictures. There was a very nice picture of a very handsome couple, so we bought that one. What else do I notice? I noticed things like, and if you've been on other cruises, maybe you've picked up on this too. Every ship captain sounds like every other ship captain. Good morning, this is the captain speaking from the bridge. It's another sunny day on the Norwegian Jade. We're going east at 18 knots, but the wind is coming west at 20 knots, so they're actually going backwards. It's like they all went to learn English at the same place, the College of Ship Captain English Speaking. Now, of course, you do want a good Northern European, strict, Nordic, Teutonic ship captain, like our Kim Carlson, Sven Jarlsberg, Gunnar Flurgen, Max Schnellen. You know, those are the kind of ship captains you want. You don't want a laid-back Southern European, like I remember that guy on the Costa, Captain Pietro Linguini of Costa Cruise Lines, who wrecked his ship last year because he wanted to wave hello to his friend's uncle. Now, something else you don't want to hear from the bridge is this is the captain speaking from the brig. Not the bridge, but from the brig, because that means he's been locked up in the jail on the ship. It means there's been a mutiny, and that maybe your new ship captain is Freddie from the production cast from the Mamma Mia show, you know, one of the dancing queens, and if it was Freddie running the ship, I don't think he could ever keep the ship on a straight course, if you know what I mean. The food's great on the ship. I do have to say that. I love it. They do say that people gain an average of 1 pound a day for every day they're on the ship. That is a fact. Now, yesterday I met a guy, he told me that he'd already gained 20 pounds and only eating one meal. And I said to him, you know, how can that be? You gained 20 pounds, you're only eating one meal? And he patted his belly and he said, yes, one meal only, and the one meal started 8 days ago in Civitavecchia. But now the cruise is almost over. I will leave happy. I will leave very happy. I will leave happy that I never again will have to hear washi washi. Tomorrow night, you get your bill. You've had beer, you've had wine, you've had liquor, you've taken excursions, you've been to the spa for massages and facials, you've gambled, you've eaten in the specialty restaurants and everything else, and tomorrow night the bill comes due. You will get your bill under your door. And when that bill comes, you will know the other meaning of NCL. No cash left. That's all I got, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Have a safe journey home, and don't forget to tip your very, very hard-working cabin stewards. It's been great seeing you all. Thank you. Thank you. And you're
You know, can I say something?
Sure.
Just telling you.